In 1954, something truly special happened in the world of animation. It was a moment that marked not just a milestone, but the celebration of one of the most iconic and beloved characters ever created. This is the story of Popeye's 20th anniversary, a short film that wasn't just another cartoon. It was a tribute to 2 decades of spinach-fueled heroism, unforgettable humor, and a whole lot of heart. By the time 1954 rolled around, Popeye the Sailor Man wasn't just a character anymore. He was a global cultural phenomenon. Since his very first animated appearance in 1933, Popeye had battled countless villains, rescued his sweetheart Olive Oyl from danger more times than anyone could possibly count, and given generations of fans a simple, powerful truth. Eat your spinach, and you can do anything. The special short film, appropriately titled Popeye's 20th Anniversary, was created to honor that incredible legacy. And how does it begin? With Popeye himself, in his classic sailor suit, stepping into the spotlight to take a well-deserved bow. The cartoon opens with Popeye proudly introducing himself as the star of the show. You can immediately tell he knows why he's here. This is his big day, his anniversary after all. For once, he isn't fighting sea hags or giant monsters. He isn't squaring off against his rival Bluto. He isn't desperately trying to rescue Olive Oyl from some ridiculous predicament. No, today he's doing something much harder and maybe a little more awkward. He's watching himself. The film takes a wonderfully fun and creative approach to celebrating its star. We find Popeye sitting in a private screening room, getting ready to look back at some of the biggest, wildest, and most memorable moments from his 20-year career on the silver screen. He watches his early adventures unfold, reacting to them with a mix of surprise, pride, and even a little bit of good-natured embarrassment. You see him laugh at his old, scrappy battles. He flexes his bicep as he sees his past victories play out. He even mutters his famous line, "Well, blow me down," as he remembers the absolutely crazy situations he somehow managed to survive. And who's sitting right there next to him, as always? The one and only Olive Oyl. Even in a celebration video, Olive plays her classic, irreplaceable role, complaining 1 minute, cheering the next, worrying constantly, and reacting louder and more dramatically than anyone else in the room. Meanwhile, Popeye, with his trademark pipe firmly in his mouth and that famous squinty eye, stays remarkably humble. He watches his own heroic deeds as if he still can't quite believe how far a simple sailor like him has come. The anniversary special is essentially a greatest hits collection, replaying some of Popeye's most iconic and action-packed moments. Of course, there are plenty of battles with Bluto. Their eternal rivalry, built on jealousy, brute strength, and the constant fight for Olive Oyl's affection, is on full display. We see Bluto's schemes, Popeye's comebacks, and the endless tug-of-war between the two. Then there are the incredible feats of impossible strength, almost always boosted by the magical, transformative power of spinach. We see Popeye lifting buildings, stopping trains, and punching his way through solid steel walls. The film also highlights his most dangerous encounters, from rescuing Olive at the very last second to saving entire ships from sinking and fighting enemies that seemed completely unbeatable. Each of these flashback scenes serves as a powerful reminder to the audience of why Popeye became such a beloved and enduring hero. He was funny, he was tough, and above all, he was loyal. He wasn't perfect by any means. He got beat up plenty of times. He made mistakes and often found himself on the losing end of a fight before his secret weapon came out. But he always stood back up, clenched his fists, and tried again. That resilience was Popeye's real magic. And of course, no Popeye anniversary film would be complete without paying a grand tribute to the world's most famous superfood, spinach. The short proudly shows multiple scenes of Popeye in a dire situation, finally popping open that classic tin can, gulping down its contents, and transforming instantly. His muscles bulge, his confidence returns, and you can see the panic rising in his villain's eyes. By 1954, this simple cartoon sailor had actually caused a massive surge in spinach sales all around the world. Kids suddenly wanted to eat it. Parents were thrilled to encourage it. Popeye became a universal symbol of strength that was directly tied to healthy eating, a marketing dream that happened completely by accident. The anniversary film celebrates this strange but wonderful legacy with a lot of humor, playfully acknowledging that in Popeye's world, spinach isn't just food. It's destiny, it's the ultimate problem solver. What makes this anniversary special so charming is its self-aware comedy. As Popeye watches himself on the big screen, he reacts just like a real fan would. He cracks jokes at his own expense. He points out how young and different he looked in his earliest cartoon appearances. He even playfully teases Olive Oyl for her ridiculously exaggerated screams and her tendency to faint at the slightest sign of trouble. And Olive responds exactly how you'd expect: loud, emotional, and absolutely impossible to ignore. Their playful back and forth gives the anniversary short a warm, funny, and deeply nostalgic feel. It's not about bragging or showing off. It's about fondly looking back and remembering the good old days with the very people who made them so special. Toward the end of the film, after reliving his greatest moments, Popeye turns to the camera and delivers a heartfelt message. It's a thank you to the audience, the millions of people who supported him for 2 incredible decades. He knows he's just a cartoon sailor with a funny voice, but he also understands that to so many people he became a symbol of strength and resilience. He didn't have glowing superpowers. He couldn't fly, he didn't use magic wands or ancient spells. He used his fists, his courage, his unwavering determination, and of course a little bit of spinach. And that simple formula was more than enough to inspire generations of fans to believe in their own strength. The film closes with Popeye stepping forward one last time. He gives a crisp sailor's salute to the audience and announces proudly, with all the confidence in the world, "I am what I am!" It's the perfect ending for a perfect tribute. A hero, still humble after all his success. Still strong, still funny, and still unmistakably Popeye. 20 years after his debut, his legacy was stronger than ever, with decades more of adventures still ahead of him. And so, Popeye's 20th anniversary wasn't just a celebration of a cartoon. It was a heartfelt tribute to a timeless hero, one who proved to the whole world that with a little bit of courage, a lot of love, and a can of spinach, anyone can be unstoppable. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more stories from animation history.